For our first example, we go to Texas, where a company hired a safety manager to oversee all operations and make recommendations when necessary. This is a wonderful step for a company to take. However, upper management stopped there. The safety manager monitored the day-to-day of the company but didn't have the power to take disciplinary action. After observing unsafe behavior of an employee, the safety manager wrote an email to upper management asking permission to revoke his driving privileges and recommended immediate action. Management did not review the request in a timely manner, and 2 days later, the employee rear-ended a special needs school bus, injuring many children on board, and later tested positive for meth. Initially, the company took correct action when hiring this individual. He had a clean record. However, the safety director noticed a significant change in behavior, enough to warrant his driving privileges taken away. This was a preventable loss, but the company made the mistake of not allowing the safety director to act when a warning presented itself. Enterprise risk management involves all sectors of an organization. A decent-sized organization requires many individuals throughout all sectors of the business to have the authority to make on-the-spot decisions to benefit the entire company. Upper management is far removed from all of the different portions that make up a business. Managers in each of the segments have first-hand knowledge of the happenings and should be granted the ability to act on their findings. By doing this, the company would truly be incorporating an ERM approach. For our next example, let's look to the oil drilling industry, which makes many underwriters cringe at the thought of everything that could go wrong. Risks from equipment damage to legal liabilities to potential damage to nearby areas could make any risk manager tear their hair out. However, one company strived to put every possible control into place. The controls were closely monitored by not only the risk managers, but also the managers and employees on site. They believed their holistic view of risk management was the key to their success. Unfortunately, one year a $600,000 loss came through from an auto accident. This was a sign that the company's holistic risk management approach was not comprehensive enough. After not adjusting, a year later the insured suffered another auto claim where an employee hit an individual driving a moped. This claim is still open 4 years later with over $250,000 in reserves. Here's what should have been done. The risk management department in the company failed to acknowledge the risks associated with all portions of the organization instead of only focusing on the high-severity events of the main operation. By implementing a better ERM approach, the risk management department will focus on all aspects of the organization, including transportation, inland marine equipment, and drilling liability. The ERM approach will involve upper management, risk management managers, and rank-and-file employees. By getting everyone involved, these types of losses can be prevented or at the very least mitigated. When using enterprise risk management, it's essential to get everyone to buy in. If this is a new concept, communication is key. This allows every employee at the organization, no matter their position, to ask questions and become actively engaged. Show every employee how they contribute to both the company and themselves when they implement a risk management approach to their jobs. Use prior loss experience to detail the amount of claims dollars this is expected to save and the direct effect that this savings will have on their own salaries and bonuses. If employees are able to see that a favorable loss year could result in a bigger bonus, they'll take the program more seriously. Also, let employees report safety issues anonymously. Sometimes employees may not feel comfortable putting their name behind a report. By allowing these individuals to submit these issues anonymously, it could increase the number of tips. Tying performance reviews to keeping injury rate down will reward employees for helping keep a safe work environment. And finally, explain the results using concrete means like showing how much money was saved. Providing comparisons and consistently informing employees that they are contributing is good for morale. Tying it all together, the key to a productive ERM program is engagement throughout all levels of the organization. By doing this for all levels of the organization, the possibility of a productive ERM program is drastically increased. That was Harnessing the Risk. It's brought to you by Nationwide. With that, that's all the time we have for tonight. For Risk Management News, this is Shane Chernoff. Thanks for joining us.